Morning, folks. I just wanted to give you a build update on the next project. I'm doing a MPC 75 through 79, 72 through 79 Datsun 620 pickup. I'm replicating this one after uh, the Datsun 620 my dad had back when I was a kid in the early 90s when we were living in Palm Springs, California. He bought it, private party. No idea, you know, what he bought it for. I think it was more than 1,000. I think I was a kid, so that was back in 1991. I remember how incredibly small the truck was, and remember how fun it was. Had the little Nissan four-cylinder in it with the overhead cam. So anyway, yeah, I'm replicating my dad's Datsun, and I wanted to show you the progress. So I'm doing this to the best of my memory and my ability, because I don't have any pictures of it, unfortunately. So let's show you the progress that I've made so far. Starting with the chassis. As you can see here, we got a weathered chassis. I used the Goodyear rubber tires, the more mid selection, because I'm sorry, I was not going to use those plastic tires. No way. I wanted a little bit better, so I went with these. I don't remember the exact tires, obviously. I do remember they were just your typical pickup truck tires. But anyway, he did have these wheel covers, but after he bought the truck, he took them off, and it was just bare rim. So the truck also came with a white camper shell, and I remember right after he got it, he took it off and got rid of it. Unfortunately, there's no camper shell with this kit, which is fine. Like I said, as soon as he got the truck, he got rid of it. So anyway, the chassis, I did your usual weathering, with the road grime and such. The exhaust, I rusted up. The transmission and engine got its usual dirt and road grime, all that good stuff. There you can see the valve cover to the overhead cam four-cylinder. And I got the radiator in, there's exhaust manifold there. I painted the engine block a medium, like a brilliant blue. So since that's what most of them were, you can see the drive shaft here has some pretty good weathering detail on it too. One of the rear shocks fell off. I got to put it on. So yeah, that's the chassis. And then here's the interior. Now, when he got the truck, the interior was pretty much just all stock, as it left the factory. At some point, I remember this, he went to, because we used to go to Pet Boys back then, and I remember him buying a sport steering wheel, those aftermarket sports steering wheels you can get at the auto parts store. And I remember him replacing the stock steering wheel with one of these, so he did that. His truck was an automatic, so it had the T-handle that everybody's familiar with, which is present there with the center console. Eventually, he installed a CB radio. My dad was just like a lot of guys back then, had to have their toys, right? And then on the underside, it's not a true scanner, but I found an old CB radio from a kit, and I cut the CB antenna off, or not, sorry, the CB microphone. I cut it off just to kind of give the illusion of a police scanner, because he had a police scanner also on his truck. And yeah, so that's what he did. So this basically represents the interior of his Datsun 620. I'm trying to remember if he had a seat cover, an aftermarket seat cover on the bench. I can't remember for sure. I may or may not go that route with this. And then, as of right now, here is the bed in the cab. It was a bright yellow, like a banana yellow color. So I will be weathering this some, get the details. There's the grill with the headlights installed. So yeah, I have some really good memories as a kid of this old Datsun pickup. It was fun. I used to ride in the bed. We went camping in it. I was actually surprised that this little four-cylinder could pull those mountains, but we camped in Hemet, and in this little truck. And it's amazing, you know, thinking back about that, how him, myself, and my brother and sister were able to fit in that little cab. You know, it just blows me away. So yeah, that's the update on Dad's pickup, his 70s Datsun 620 pickup. So I will keep you updated on it. All right, thanks for viewing.